Hey guys, this is Frill continuing our EU4 Fallout mod playthrough as the Caesar's Legion. Now we're helping New Reno fight their independence war against the NCR, our mortal enemies. Now we're both running pretty low on manpower. I've only got about 10,000 left, and I think they're in about the same situation. And there's going to be a couple of decisive battles coming up. We've got this stack here in Prim. And then we've got this couple armies moving around over here. Already had this army kind of retreating, not retreating, but moving back. I was going to have them merge up, but then I thought to move them back to Shady Sands where the New Reno stack was, and we were moving this one that way too. So let's go ahead and progress time and see what happens. I think we'll try to go after whatever the target of opportunity will be. So we're attacking this army. We won that. Move up to 24% war score. Let's go ahead and merge. Actually, not even merge. Yeah, let's merge our army together and then move and take out this Prim army here. So we'll start moving in that general direction. Now I know there were a few more guys around somewhere out here. I think once we get done with this Prim army, though, we will start to siege some more. So go ahead and do that. We do need to watch the supply limit, though. These provinces actually have very, very low supply limit because it is the post-apocalyptic wasteland, so you can't march an army out too well. So looks like this, we're going to be pursuing them across the desert. Okay, so not ideal. I wanted to catch them while we could, and apparently we just did in a baker here. So we should be able to defeat them quickly. Okay, so they lost quite a few guys. We took some pretty decent losses as well. So that's occupied by us. This one is actually just being colonized, and Vol 13 is actually occupied by us as well. Let's retake Prim. We're going to go ahead and split this army up, though. I think they should be able to be at Prim without taking much of a loss, but out here in the wasteland, it's like a supply limit of 9 here, and split this army up and move one of these to San Bernardino. Here's another, yeah, that's the same one we just defeated. I thought it was a different stack. So we've found a pre-war hospital. Now, I can't remember, we didn't use one of these before. Do we want the diplomatic power or use it to help our citizens? Or we can use it to help the Caesar live longer. I'm thinking, so because it's the auto dock and the Caesar needed the auto dock. So I think I'm going to use it to help our citizens in the capital and take that diplomacy bonus. Okay, so looks like we can invest in new technology here as well, so let's go ahead and do that and increase our administrative advancement, which will allow us, so our production efficiency increased to plus 5%, and we can choose our free idea slot. Now, obviously the question is between quality and quantity. We already have a slight national manpower modifier because of it's one of the Caesar's Legion bonuses, something about a slave army. So I'm thinking to actually do quality. We want to increase the quality of our troops rather than just have a ton of them. So, I mean, we will have a ton of them too, but let's make them a little bit higher quality. So we'll siege back Prim. Nothing else needs to be sieged back, and we're sieging Mojave Outpost. And that's Baja apparently showing up. Now, okay, yeah, we do have one more leader we could use, but we can't use them. We can't set them in hostile territory, so. So we won the siege of the Mojave outpost. Let's see, can we? Probably can't. Again, I tried that before. Because we're already increasing our diplomacy with the New Vegas. Let's bring that guy back, and I'm going to ask him for... Let's see, where am I looking here? Stop relation improvement. I'm going to ask him for military access, and then we can siege Camp McCarran. Be a critical target. And I think they will accept it. Yes or no, it has decided to allow our troops. That's good. Now let's... Keeping an eye on these stacks around here, these armies. Let's go ahead and split off and see if we can move into Camp McCarran. So we won the siege of San Bernardino. We'll move into the highly valuable Mojave Desert. And actually the glow down here, let's go ahead and look at the glow. We'll let them kind of make their presence known by trying to probably re-siege something we already took. Although they might think about going after... So they've actually got 26 here. Are we taking... Okay, what is the... Can't see what it is now, but... Yeah, supply limits are very low. I bet the Mojave Desert supply limit was low, but I didn't take the time to check it. Probably should have. So it looks like they're sieging Vault 15. It's going to take them a little while with only one army, though. And we are sieging Camp McCarran, and we took it. That was pretty quick for being Camp McCarran. This Prim is taking longer than that. We will go ahead. Let me just look at the diplomatic map here for a moment. Yeah, so we are at war with that Kern province as well. Go ahead and re-merge that group with Prim. Looks like they might be heading... No, they're heading north. I think we... 19 and 12. And we'll be sieging Dayglow here. So, there's the hub as well. I didn't notice that before. Forgot about the hub. So we are taking slight attrition on almost everywhere that we're at. Siege of Dayglow was successful. I'm kind of thinking to merge up my army completely. We have too many diplomatic relations. Let's have a look at this. So we were asking for military access to New Vegas. Let's go ahead and cancel that military access. We don't need it anymore because we captured McCarran. Merge these guys, and these guys were done with Dayglow. We're gonna go ahead and merge everything and attack them head on. If we can. And we just finished off that siege on Prim. Although maybe we should see. Keep these guys slightly separate and attack from, say, 2 angles. I'm not sure what they're actually doing there. So if we can win this battle, that would be pretty decisive. Let's keep an eye on our war exhaustion. So that would cost 20 or 75 diplomatic power. Let's go ahead and do that before We're probably going to be spending it here shortly. So the New Vegas actually has quite a few armies. Let me check out their manpower value here. They are completely taxed on the manpower, and they've got a total of about, what is that, 30,000 or so, and we have slightly more than they do. Yeah, I should have been looking at the total. So yeah, we've got 38,000 and they got 35,000. Let's just completely merge these guys together and attack them. Right here. This doesn't have a leader though we can assign one because we're in occupied territory now, not enemy territory. So the ungrateful natives of Ha'aho, or however we say that, have risen up again. And we won that battle in Baker. Now we did take, it might not be a good idea to attack them if we have this low morale. Of course we won that battle in Aho there. I'm thinking just because of our manpower issues, we probably... So we converted the El Dorado to the one true faith, the Cult of Mars faith. Okay, we can send that over to Clark now. Let me check out this rebel uprising. We just did take care of that with the harsh treatment. We're going to have to do that again. I don't think we have the manpower to worry about just taking or dealing with rebels on our own with our army, so I'm going to spend that while we can. Okay, we should... wonder if we just attack this smaller stack. No, they went to Kern, okay. But if we went to Kern as well, how about what if that happened? We should be pretty good. Now we're looking for... So NCR has low... I'm just curious, let's have a look here. Can we negotiate anything with them? I'm not sure. We don't. Yeah, we do have a free diplomat now. I didn't realize we did. We shouldn't have been doing that. Claims to the Jackals. NCR to New Vegas. Caesar's Legion. So that wouldn't be... Okay, we want Release Nation. No, we don't. We want Cancel Subject. I think that the New Reno is going to have to discuss this themselves, so... Possibly he could get out of the war early, but I think we're just going to finish this off. So they are trying to re-siege some areas. Okay, here's actually... I didn't notice that's where the army had gone, so let's actually merge up again, and we will go attack them in the middle of the Mojave Desert with our best generals. Let's use this diplomat to go back to improving with relations with New Vegas. I like New Vegas. I want them to be a vassal of me, but I don't want them to hate me. I mean, I'm going to have to force them to be a vassal, but... Okay, so they actually just won that siege on the Mojave Desert, and we will be attacking them. What is our morale at? It is at its max, so that is good. Switch this New Reno stack would actually go ahead, and I think that's the capital there, so... Okay, we are... It's very close, but considering their manpower, we probably are about done with these kind of battles, though we do have to watch their vassals. Guess we'll go ahead and re-siege this back. Might want to go ahead and split this army up. We can invest in our diplomatic technology. Increases our colonialism range and global settler chance. That's good. And so yeah, we were going to split this army into two. Probably send one of them to go try to prevent these smaller groups. Probably should have sent this one down here to the Dayglow. But that's not an issue, it doesn't look like. Let me set this leader here again. Let's check out the manpower issues again. So they do have more manpower than we do. Might be... Yeah, so we've actually have less of an army than they do at this point. What was their limit? 52, so ours was 57, so we might just want to take up a defensive position. We kind of want to... We got this rebel uprising again, that's not good. Just gonna let it go for now. Fortunately, we're taking attrition out here in the desert, trying to siege the Mojave Desert. We do have these hostile sieges against us. Let's quickly go take these. I don't think they're going to bother us attacking or anything like that. And it looks like the new Reno is finally attacking a little bit too. So New Reno finally accepted peace with their former enemies, that's good. And we have lost the trade dispute against the NCR. And we have exiled armies, of course. Now it's definitely time for some rebuilding. We never got to the 50% from our mission, though, unfortunately. That was the goal. And what was at the end there? I didn't catch what it was, but it was about 45%, so did not quite get to our maximum. Let's see, what province should we set this army up to kind of start rebuilding itself? I think we'll send it back to our capital. We can go ahead and split this army here. Now, let's see, where are we? We've got diplomats, just making sure that we're using our diplomats. And we've got truce will expire on all these places in a couple of years. We do have money. Now, we did build... Let's go ahead and build a couple more barracks. We did build those, I think. Maybe a school? No. The jails. A jail might be a good idea in some of the provinces that are rebelling against us. There already is a jail here, I think, is what that's... What was our unrest at? Look at our unrest map, that'll tell us. Here we go. Yeah, so Clark County does need, or not Clark County. Yeah, that probably is Clark County, because I think Vegas... Isn't that Clark County in Vegas? Okay. I was just saying county because of Crusader Kings. So let's go ahead and build that jail. Can't build that jail in Clark. It's already got one. Okay, and obviously we can't build one there. Let's build the barracks. A couple more barracks around here. Gonna be building a lot of these. Let's build a couple for now. And once we get up to our maximum manpower again, which is going to be a little while, so we do have the option of diplomatic ties with New Reno. I'd rather have an alliance with you. I just accidentally canceled that out. I'm going to... Wow, they actually... I didn't realize they took over that much in gaining their independence. I wish I had accepted that. I think if we did do that, though, we would have... Yeah, we don't want it with the white legs, that's for sure. So my Caesar colony has grown enough to become self-sustaining. That's awesome. Great. So we've also increased our diplomacy with New Vegas enough, so let's recall that diplomat. And we will have a new colonist. So I'm thinking... All these guys are connected there. I'm thinking to move out in this general area here. Roswell, Hickoria, that's what we were going to do. So we'll see how that goes this time. We probably want to move our army on over there in case there is resistance. So one of our patrol groups has found an untouched pre-war lab. Do we want... Just let me have a look here at the technology levels. Trade efficiency. I'm thinking to use it for military experiments. That's the Caesar's Legion way. And we can invest in a new idea, apparently. But it does look like we're out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.